Hi everyone, good morning. How are you? Today's a beautiful Friday in the land of enchantment in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And I am making, with all this COVID stuff, I said, you know what, we just eat a little bit later. So anyways, I'm going to make my own New Mexico red chili huevos rancheros. So you know what? Join, have a watch party, invite all your family, friends, everybody to watch my live video on New Mexico red chili huevos rancheros. And then also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Margaret's Kitchen on YouTube. Please subscribe to it, and just continue inviting people to my channel. Again, I am making my recipes from my New Mexico cookbook, Comidas de mi Familia, Tu Sangre es Tu Sangre, and you can find all my recipes and a lot of recipes that were handed down from generation to generation of our New Mexico family. So again, welcome to Margaret's Kitchen, and I am going to be making huevos rancheros, New Mexico huevos rancheros. I had made red chili the other day, and so my red chili is already made, and it has hamburger meat in it, and it's just wonderful. So first thing I'm going to do right now is I'm going to put my chili on the stove to warm. So I'll put that on low, well, on a medium until I'm done cooking everything. Then we'll just go through the process and stuff. So again, it's my New Mexico red chili, and now I'm just gonna let it warm. I like a nice thick chili and stuff, so my chili's a little thick, and I love a lot of meat in it. And this chili has, like I said, it has hamburger. So anyways, a nice ground chuck is what I do. And so the next thing I'm going to do is that I have my sausage. So I'm going to do my sausage and make some really nice sausage patties and stuff. And then of course I'll fry our corn tortillas, which I do use a Bueno brand, which is a New Mexico brand. And then I already have my cheese nice and shredded. And I use a mixture of my cheese, so which is nice. And then of course, you know, my lettuce, it's already washed and ready to do what I need to do, and then my tomatoes, and then my onion. I'm using white onion today, which is nice. Again, do a watch party and, you know, invite all your family and friends to watch my channel. It would be wonderful. So anyway, so I'm going to get started with my sausage, and I use a hot sausage from Jimmy Dean's. That's the one I use, and I'll use other ones too. But anyway, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm going to make us some nice sausage patties and stuff, and then in the meantime I need to turn on my stove, so the back burner I'll do and stuff, and then I'm just going to put it at a lower temperature as well, and then I'm also going to turn on my stove so I can start heating up my corn tortillas. So I just use regular canola oil for my corn tortillas. And again, you guys, you know, I can't emphasize enough, please host a watch party. Invite your family and friends and everybody to watch my channel, and to also subscribe to my YouTube channel, Margaret's Kitchen on YouTube. So anyway, so here's my sausage. So that's what I'm doing now and stuff. So it's exciting because I really do. This is probably one of my favorite breakfasts is making huevos rancheros. I think my daughters, our grandchildren and stuff would all attest to that, because I do like huevos rancheros and stuff, and they're the way I make them. I'm self-taught when it comes to the huevos rancheros, and I like only a certain type of corn tortilla. And like I said, the Bueno corn tortilla, it's more of a yellow corn, and it's nice. It's a good hearty, nice corn tortilla. I use the white corn tortillas that are soft. I use those for my other dishes, like making green chili chicken enchiladas. That's what I use, that kind, because I don't cook the corn tortillas for those and stuff. So anyway, so I just make a nice sausage patty. So if you guys are hungry, come on over and eat. We have plenty. and stuff. So anyway, so that's what I'm doing and stuff. So here's my patty, a really nice patty. So I'll put it in my, there's no grease in my sausage pan that I'm using. I don't have no grease in it or anything like that, because of the fact is that the sausage has a lot of grease. But anyway, so, and today I remembered, I turned on my mic, turned on the light that goes for the camera, turned off all the notifications, so hopefully my phone doesn't ring. And that's the only thing I didn't know how to kind of turn off because of that, but I'll learn. I figured that my granddaughter or Ireland or Logan or our grandkids or our daughters or somebody, Ed, David, will teach me how to turn the phone off and still be able to record live and stuff. So anyways, but I'm really enjoying doing this. This is really a lot of fun. I've enjoyed doing it. I'm learning to do this part on my own, to be able to bring you all, you know, dishes from my cookbook, Comidas de mi Familia. I have my new cookbooks coming in. I'm so excited. They should be here in a couple more weeks. I ordered them a few weeks ago, and I'm so excited. They should be here in about 2 weeks. So all the pre-orders, people that have already pre-ordered the books, they're coming and stuff. So, you know, so be patient. But again, invite people to a watch party. I'd appreciate it and stuff. You know, I keep saying that. That's the only way I'm going to gain my followers, to be able to buy more cookbooks. And just to show you true New Mexico cooking, I grew up with all New Mexico food. You know, my mom never used a lot of spices. She always just used fresh garlic, salt, pepper, oregano. We had hierba buena, which is mint. She never used cumin or anything like that. It was a lot of just the normal, you know, just regular. She never used any other spices. So most true New Mexico dishes really don't have cumin in it, unless later on people, you know, put it. But my family, for the most part, nobody really uses cumin. So none of my food has cumin in it and stuff, you know. So it's not something I use, and it's not anything I really taught our daughters to use either. But anyway, so the Jimmy Dean, I made the patties a little bit bigger. Jimmy Dean sausage is one of our daughter Victoria, that's her favorite sausage, her and her family and stuff. And so she uses this often, and I used to use it all the time. But I do variations. But I like to buy a good quality sausage. Anyways, and then the other thing, that my pan's not very hot, so that's why I'm able to kind of move the patties. The other day, I couldn't stress enough the importance of using the proper utensils for cooking. You know, spatulas are for one thing, you know, flipping and turning. When you have your spatulas for cake mixes and stuff, that's what it's for. Use your equipment for what it's used for. You know, I use I have silicone spoons for my pans so they don't get scraped. So I do use really good utensils for my cooking. So I really do encourage all of you, buy those extra utensils, buy the good ones. I have wooden spoons and stuff. As a matter of fact, my daughter Rachel, I had bought these other wooden spoons, and she came over and I said, "Do you like them?" And she said, "Yeah, I like these." And so I gave them to her, and my grandson Logan, he said, "This is nice, Gami," you know. So he really liked it. You know, he likes those because he's a cook. He loves to cook with Gami and stuff, so which is really nice. He enjoys coming over and cooking, and with this COVID, we don't get to see them as much because everybody's so huddled up in their homes. But, you know, we need to come back. We need to start coming back. Let me wash my hands so I can get started on the other part. And I kind of moved my kitchen around so that way we could have a better look at everything that I'm doing and stuff. And I'm doing all this videoing by myself because I'm learning to do it alone and stuff, because, you know, my kids, my son-in-laws, you know, they all work. So, you know, it's hard for them to have to come and videotape Gami and stuff. And so anyways, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, wipe my board just a little bit. and wipe my knife. We rinse it. And it's really funny because there's only certain knives that I like. I have a lot of knives, but there's only certain knives that I use for everything and stuff. And so I love it. My hands are big, but they're not that big. So I really am a little strange when it comes to the knives. But anyway, so here's my lettuce. And like I said, I've already washed it and everything. So I just usually shred my lettuce for my red chili huevos rancheros, or I do green chili huevos rancheros as well and stuff. And so, but I prefer red. Red's my favorite when it comes to huevos rancheros and stuff. So anyways, let me shred all this since the cheese is already shred and ready and stuff. And so if you guys are nearby, come on over. You could have a plate and stuff. So anyways, so this is all I do with this part. So while my oil is heating up, my sausage is cooking, then I'll do this part. Huevos rancheros don't take long at all. You could sit down to eat within 30 minutes, Don't usually have papas or nothing with it, just mostly a piece of meat and stuff. And so that's it. So it's all nice and shredded and stuff. So not too fine and not too thick either. I like garnish, so a lot of times when we do go eat at restaurants and I ask for huevos rancheros, I always ask for garnish because I enjoy that garnish in here and stuff. So there is the lettuce for the huevos rancheros. And then now I'm going to do our tomato. I'm going to rinse it one more time because I've been handling it. So I get to watch, I'm a food channel buff. I love to watch different people. And I see how some people cut their tomatoes. And again, we all learned on how our mothers or our grandmothers or any of them did it. And so it's different. So usually when I'm doing my tomatoes, I have a nice sharp knife. And again, like with my knives, I have good knives and stuff. So I really take a lot of pride in what kind of knives and stuff that I buy. And so these ones are from Wolfgang Puck. But anyway, so I just slice down. I always take off the little brown spot. And that's pretty much what I do. Just nice little dices and stuff. My husband, Jesse's is a tomato person. He loves tomatoes and stuff. So if I have extra tomatoes, he's happy. He likes them. The more on his, the better. I'm going to mix my chili. It's finally now, see it thinned out. Once it starts to heat up, I'm going to lower my heat. So it looks really nice. My sausage is doing really well. So yeah, you just want to bring your red chili to a little bit of a boil because, like I said, I just made it a day before yesterday. No, that's when I made the green chili. But anyways, so this is all that you do. So my tomatoes are nice and diced and stuff. So anyways, let me wipe this down just a tad. And then we'll get started on the onions. My daughter the other day, she was here and she tells me, I have my dad's picture back there. And it's part of for the cookbook when I had my cookbook release. And she says, Mom, she says, it's so nice to be cooking with Grandpa, on the counter there. She goes, it just feels so refreshing to see him, with us there. And I said, yeah, I really like it. I don't know how long it'll stay there, but I enjoy it and stuff. So anyways, I usually cut my onion tail to tail. Some people cut it this way. Well, you can't hold on to it that way. So I always leave this part on, which is the one that has all that little, what is it called? Like the little roots. So I cut the other part of the tail off. So I cut down like this, and then I peel. And so if you do it that way, it comes off really nice and easy. Hi everyone, thank you for joining. So anyway, this is how it looks. And then what I do, it makes it so much easier because you're not having to do a lot of cuts. So what I do is I come down, let me see, yeah. So I come down and I just cut this way. And it comes down really nice. And as you can tell, my knife is very sharp and stuff. So, and usually I just hold it together with my hand so it doesn't come apart, see? And then I slice down the thickness that I want. And that's it. And your onion never falls apart if you do it this way. Never falls apart. And there it is. Look at this. Nice. So anyways, that's how I do my onion. Let me do the other onion. And I always have onion left over, which is fine because you can always use onions for something else and stuff. So anyways, again, I slice that long tail off. I leave the root tail. And it's so easy that way because you can peel it very easily. And it all comes off the same. So it's nice. And look, this is the tail. So it's pretty neat. So you never have your onion falling apart. I'm going to turn my flame down a little bit for the oil. See, if you hold your knife this way, it's hard. Always this way. It's kind of the same way you hold for a steak. So it's this way and this way and this way. One of our girls' friends that they grew up with, Danielle, one day she told me, she said, you know, that I learned to cut. I always remember every time I eat a steak that Jesse's the one who taught me how to use my knife to cut a steak. Because he said, you don't want to embarrass yourself and hold your knife like this or your fork like this. And so she reminded me that Jesse's the one who taught her how to do this. So this is the same way you hold your knife and stuff. So anyways, I told you I didn't know how to turn it off. But anyways, sorry about that. So anyways, so that's all you do. So you hold it like you do a steak, like this. And you just cut down. And that's it. So my oil is telling me that it's almost ready, that it's ready. My sausage needs to be turned. Oh, it's looking beautiful, just beautiful. And you cook it low and slow and just nice. Just nice. So anyway, so then my onions are ready. My cheese is nice and grated. All of that is ready. And then now I'm going to do my corn tortillas. This is really nice. Onion. My grandson Logan loves onions. So he would be standing here getting a piece and eating it because he loves onions. And our other grandson, Zachary, no, he don't like onions. He likes just beans. The other day, about 2 weeks ago, I got him a bean and cheese burrito from Taco Bell a few weeks ago. And because that's his favorite. He loves beans. And so it's so funny. He ate it, but then he tells his mom, he said, it was good, but they put onions in it. I tasted an onion. So it was really funny because he right away tasted that little onion. So I guess a piece of onion had fallen in there. And so he is not an onion person. And so beans for him. So we always tell him whoever he marries in life is going to be very lucky because all they'll have to know how to cook is beans. You wash my hands and then we're going to start with the corn tortillas. I'm going to get my plates out. I'm going to get my tongs. So again, because of the pan that I'm using, got to use the right equipment always. So this is my tongs for that. So anyways, and again, these are the corn tortillas I use. So I always fry 2 at a time. And I only fry them just for a little bit, just to make sure that they're cooked. So they're fried soft, but not, you know, not over fried at all. So that's it. I just do it this way. So as you can see. So usually when I'm done with this part, I always add a little bit of onions on the bottom. And then I add a little bit of cheese. Okay? And then what I do is I do my eggs. So that's how I do that part. So, you know, the eggs, it's always nice to have a nice liquidy egg and stuff, but however you guys eat them, you know, you can do them with, you know, make your own scrambled eggs or whatever you wish to have with it. And my sausage, again, it's looking really nice. I don't know if you can see it. So there's my sausage, how nice it's looking. So I needed to get my spatula for my eggs. I would have used the same one as the sausage, but you know, it has a little bit of the crust from the sausage, so I don't want to have to dirty my oil because I still need to use it to make the other plate for Jesse and stuff, or my plate. And so, but anyways, that's pretty much what I do. And again, I get it from my recipes in my cookbook, Comidas de mi Familia. Thank you to all those that have already ordered it and are enjoying the recipes. I totally appreciate it. You can find my recipe book on Amazon, but mostly on my website, www.newmexicocookbookmariabaca.com, and you can order it there. And again, thanks for everybody that's ordered, that have pre-ordered now for the second orders. I really, really appreciate it. And again, invite people to do a watch party. Invite them to my page. I would appreciate it. And invite them to my website. My YouTube channel is awesome. It's called Margaret's Kitchen on YouTube. So you can find all my videos there and stuff. So, you know, it's nice. And, you know, message me if you, anything, you know. I'm just trying something. I've always loved cooking. Dad was always my inspiration. I know I talk about my dad all the time. I miss him every day, and I talk about him every day. He was my biggest cheerleader, and he's the reason why. He's my inspiration to why I cook. You know, he used to make bread for us when he was home. He had gotten injured at work when we were young, so he used to make bread all the time, him and Mom. And no matter what he did, you know, he always tried his best. Tomorrow, I have everybody to tell you this. Tomorrow, I am going to make chile piquis salsa. You know, this was my Auntie Patsy, my mom's sister. She made chile piquis salsa all the time. My father loved it. Auntie made the best chile piquis salsa. So tomorrow, I'm going to teach you all how to make that and stuff. So here's my eggs going on. And I'm an egg person. I like eggs, so. And the nice part is, okay, So then what I do, once I get my eggs on here, I put a little bit more cheese. We're cheese people. A little bit more onions. And then I get my chili. And I pour my chili on top. And the chili is to your liking, how much chili you want. So I am, like I said, I'm a chili person and stuff. So then I put a little bit more cheese. If this was Victoria and Rachel, they would be putting a lot of cheese. They love cheese. And I love onions. And then I get my lettuce, my garnish, my tomatoes, and there is my Huevos Rancheros, which is wonderful. And then what I do is I'll get my sausage. And it becomes just a really hearty brunch. How's that? Thank you all so much for joining me today. God bless you. I love you all. This has been so much fun. Thank you. And again, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Margaret's Kitchen. Give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. You know, and invite everybody to my channel. You know, I'm going to try to start, you know, to be doing these on Facebook, but I'm trying to get everybody to my YouTube channel. And again, invite everyone to my pages, Margaret's Kitchen, and also to my New Mexico cookbooks, recipes and cookbooks for exchange or buy. So you guys post your stuff on there. I'd appreciate it. But anyways, again, this is my Huevos Rancheros, self-taught on this one. But again, you know what? Thank you all very much. Hello, everyone, again, from near and far. I see Missouri online. You know what? Thank you. You know, God bless you all. And just thank you for your love and your support. I appreciate it. And putting up with me, always just yappity up. And again, my cookbook, Comidas de mi Familia, Tu Sangre es Tu Sangre. And, you know, you can find all my wonderful recipes. So if there's a recipe that you're wanting or something, let me know. And if I can make it, I'll make it and stuff. So we'll see you. Bye. God bless you.